Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Peace be to you, my friends. I went on a 4-day fast and these are my reflections. I have some things journaled on my phone I'm going to read to you. But before I start, this is my first time doing a long fast. A long fast is anything over 24 hours. I do intermittent fasting every day for up to 20 hours of fasting. And intermittent fasting is easy. I can do it no problem. And I thought that the long fast, the 4-day fast, was going to be as easy as the intermittent fasting, as the 1-day fast. But it was so much harder. It's not as easy as it looks. It's not as easy as you think. But the reason I felt this urge to do it, because I've heard some benefits from it, the benefits which I'm going to read to you, and then I felt called to try it. So I'm going to start to read what I journaled. Here are the benefits. Your cells, when you go on a long fast, they go into autophagy, which is a state where they repair and renew. The body goes into ketosis, where your metabolism burns fat for energy. It was a weird feeling. It's as if my body is releasing toxins. It did not feel good. During this process of fasting, the body fights off inflammation. The dopamine system resets and good things happen in the brain. I am not exactly sure about the terminology and the science behind it, but some good benefits happen to your brain. Your gut microbiome resets and fights inflammation. Your immune system resets. Your growth hormone is released and muscles and deep tissues are repaired. After I read these benefits, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go on a long fast. How I felt? I felt tired all of the time. Like I was sick, I was cold, I felt weak. I thought about food so much to the extent of planning all my meals for the future days. When I got to eat, I couldn't wait for it to be over. At times it felt like I was dying. Actually, most of the time, it felt like I was dying. The amount of time I spent thinking about food is crazy. I've never thought about food so much. It's one thing when you're not on a fast and you get a craving. That craving subsides easily. But when you're hungry, it's like there's this obsession over your cravings. And then it's not just one craving, it's one craving after the other. And then you don't just think about it one time for 1 hour or whatever. You think about it every single day, all of the time. All I could think about is, when is this gonna be over? When can I eat again? I can't wait for this to finish. I feel like I'm dying. I can't do this anymore. This is so hard. That was my experience. Now, consider it might have been hard because this was my first time doing a long fast. But it felt like I was weak. For me, going on a long fast is willing to be weak for healing. And the thing is, you don't see and feel the benefits, the ones that I talked about, unless you, at least for me, I didn't see or feel the benefits. Maybe I was good and didn't need them. But so it wasn't so encouraging to do that. Here are the spiritual benefits I gained. Lots of deep thinking and spiritual insights, which I do every day, regardless of whether I'm fasting or not. Insights on questions I've been pondering on for a while. Had some great revelations and gained lots of wisdom. I felt like my consciousness expanded. I felt like I grew spiritually exponentially. Like within these 4 days, spiritual growth was so great. Like, and so it happened so fast, even though it was painful. Like, this was not fun. I thought fasting would be fun, even though I do it every day, but long fasts, I thought it would be easy and fun, but it was painful. Actually, I think it was one of the most painful things I've ever done, if not the most painful. And on top of that, I had to reduce my exercise. I had to keep it at low intensity with shorter times because I just felt tired and weak all the time. It made me realize, I felt gratitude, a lot of gratitude, because it made me realize how valuable food is and how lucky and blessed I am to have good food available to me at all times. Having food is such a blessing that we should be mindful of and grateful for at all times. We should not take this for granted. We eat a lot of the time. Not most, but a lot of the time. And every day. And it's such a blessing and something so valuable and great that we forget about. But going on this fast made me realize how grateful I am for food and how lucky I am to have it and how painful it is to be hungry. This fast made me change my relationship to food and realize its incredible value. Would I do it again? Last night, on my third night, I was like, I had thoughts, I'm never gonna do this again. I'm never gonna do this again. I cannot do this again. But I pushed through. And even when I woke up in the morning, I felt nauseated, like I wanted to throw up for some reason. I don't know why. Keep in mind, this is a water fast, so I'm drinking water throughout the fast all the time. But only water, no food. So, yeah. If I ever feel called to do it again, if I feel that I need to do it, I'll do it, but probably not. Either way, I do intermittent fasting every day. Yeah, these are my reflections on my first 4-day fast. I hope it sheds a light. Maybe you're interested in doing something, or maybe you just wanted to hear about somebody who did it. But either way, I hope this brings value to you, and thank you for letting me share, and thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Please consider supporting me and my channel. More information on how to do that is in the description box below. I also offer a consultation service if you want to do a one-on-one coaching session with me. I'd love to help you out. Please consider supporting. Please get in contact with me if you're interested. More information is in the description box below. I also have 2 amazing fiction books that are available on Amazon. Check them out. More information is in the description box below. Peace. I'll see you next time.